as I always do.
So, in the middle of our podcast, Kendrick Lamar just decides to drop a song gently into our laps and grace us with his presence for the near future. An album's dropping soon, and we just
May
got a good
13th.
taste of a song. I want to say he's going experimental, like he's still playing around with stuff. So, for all I know, we might be seeing more Kendrick after this. I don't want to fall on my words right now, but I got high hopes for this album.
Yeah, I mean, I just cannot believe what I just saw, bro. Like, it's not only
Whoa.
that. Like,
Hold on, John. You should listen to the hard part 4 after this. That's very. That'll give you context to how good that shit's been. But like,
God,
um, yeah. Well, to start that off, really, with there's actually a lot to unpack, like one by one. Before, like, just fuck the video for a second. If anyone saw the YouTube shit was fucked up, or because of how many people are clicking on the video, because it said only 3,000 views, but there was over like 110,000 likes in like less than like 20 minutes. If you
yeah,
check
yeah.
now, well, this is already crazy. Like that shit literally just dropped. That just dropped on streaming services. Like when
Yeah,
I told you, yeah, like even
Going
Apple Music
hungry.
got that during when you dropped. Like usually Spotify gets shit. My voice, fuck. Usually Spotify gets shit like hours or minute, like usually hours in advance for Apple Music, but that shit dropped like side by side. That shit's probably on SoundCloud too.
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, but I guess already at the jump, the first thing I noticed, I don't know if anyone did, or I guess you could, yeah, it would be the hair with Kendrick. I know it's like a
Oh
very,
shit, bro! I
yeah,
I noticed
I
that.
don't
I
know,
noticed that, bro. That
yeah,
hair is so
The hair's
nice,
good.
bro, and
yeah,
curly at the
right.
same time. I was like,
I don't,
damn.
you know, maybe that's a that could be nothing or just low key. Like it could be just a symbolic thing of just letting out whatever it is or being more loose, which could imply like there's a variety of things you could take just off of that alone. I think there's definitely something to that.
I
Um,
don't. I don't think it was simple because this video like that is well thought out.
exactly.
So I don't think he has his hair like that. Well, I guess it's probably like because of. Actually, I have nothing about this hair, but I just like there's something about it, and it's very noticeable. I was like, damn, he had all this hair, bro. I was like, damn, that's actually
Just showing
crazy.
his melanin roots. Let that shit. Let that
Probably, yeah,
flow out.
probably that could be one
Yeah.
of the reason why. That could be right.
Uh,
Yeah.
and another thing I noticed was again before like really the lyrical content and stuff that's being said is if anyone's noticing he looks like he he looks very like I don't know how to word it but like he's giving off like
It looks
introvert
uncomfortable.
vibes
It looks uncomfortable when he's
exactly
talking.
and the way he's holding
Like he's very
himself
boxed
yes
in,
Right.
like
yes like an introvert
he's
as
throwing his
he's
hands out like
Bro,
that.
what the fuck
Like
you mean?
very
I am an introvert. Like I don't dance
no
like that. There's
no
something
no he is an
I wait
he's known
wait
he is an introvert
wait
it's known at this point
I would say more it's more like somebody that's high
like
or that's in the zone, like you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. So
but he looked anxious like he looked like he wanted to say something and or whatever he said he didn't want to say and he would hold himself a certain way
yeah. That shit was
even when he
crazy, bro.
started
Like
singing, like he got progressively better, but at the same time, like he still would like regress to like boxing himself in, like he's not standing positioned like in a certain way from the camera, like he's moving like in and out of like not out of focus, but out of the center of like where the camera's positioned.
but like okay, what do you guys think about like this thing? Like the changing face thing. Like well, I
yes
was
there was oh go
Well,
ahead
I was no. What I was about to say is just like I noticed that. Do you think that the lyrics have something to do with the face changing, or like what's
absolutely
about it? Right.
Once he
absolutely
turned Kanye, he mentioned my friend bipolar was the first bar he dropped.
Okay.
Kanye's always
Uh,
been like talking about his bipolar shit, so I could see some similarities in that alone.
and with this Will Smith face change, there was mention of like
He
doing
wanted a
things for
hug.
personal gain. Yeah, doing things of person for personal gain. That was a bar I caught as that face was changing, and I think with
There was
Nip
also
there
when
was.
he was doing the bridge, he's like, "I want you to love me too." When he had Will Smith's face on.
Right. And this is the most random thing that's in that video. Why just Smollett in this fucking
Oh
video,
no,
bro?
none of those are
I
random. None
I
of those
know,
are
like
random.
I would not expect like
There
you
was
know,
Nipsey, there was Kobe, there was
yeah,
fucking
There was
face on
Kanye,
OJ.
OJ. No one talking about OJ. Yeah, that's the first face you see is OJ. And hold on. No, no. The first thing I thought of was the Jay-Z song. Uh,
Mm, mm.
exactly. I'm not black. I'm OJ. That's the first
oh
thing I
shit,
thought of.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
God
Now,
damn, bro.
obviously, and then of course, then
I
there's
think we're gonna get a lot of pain out of this Kendrick album, high key.
Whew,
It's really
bro,
gonna
I'm
be
so ready for this shit. Wait, yo, see
right.
what I said? Dominic was telling me that Kendrick might release like two fucking album, like
it's supposed to be yeah, it might be a double
a
album,
double
like some
album, bro. I'm
Tupac,
telling
like
you,
some.
you see, like artists like Kendrick, I don't want two album at the same time from them, right? Because there's so many things to debunk, like
What is his last
bro.
TDE
I don't
album?
care, bro. I don't care. This will just drop one video in fucking music, bro. There's so many things you can like see about this video, and
Hey
I'm
man,
pretty sure we that's not all we saw. You can watch the video over and over again. You'll realize that there's something more to it, right? Can you imagine like that dude releasing two album, bro? It just doesn't make any sense. I will not have time to consume this whole thing, right? I
what
need
was the
time. That's
juice
what I'm trying to
for
say,
like 50,000 in the bank,
I mean,
bro?
hold on. I just need to say too. This again, like I said before, this was deliberately dropped on Mother's Day. And
right?
again, obviously Kendrick looks up to Tupac, who has the very popular song "Dear Mama," which I think
Right.
is a big relation to, which also I think relates to the whole double album disc shit. As again, as we all know, Tupac released "All Eyes on Me," which was one of the best double discs ever in hip hop. So big, big, big deep dive in that alone there before even
We're gonna
getting
have
to
fun
the
this
music.
summer, boys.
I mean,
God damn it, bro. Shit.
that's crazy. That'll be the first. If I'm telling you, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get whatever bundle shit he has with that book. That'll be the first book I've read in years.
Bro, that shit
Oh
will be
God,
sold out before you get it, bro.
we'll see.
I'm pretty
We'll
sure.
see. We'll see.
Just in case, if you can get one, get one for me too, because
Bro, I'm telling you,
I'll pay your ass, bro. You know.
I'm gonna get the big record player version with the book, and they'll probably come with the 2 disc, and who knows, maybe like a poster. I'll get the little
If
ultra bundle
I get
deluxe
a
bullshit.
bundle this early, I'll be shocked.
Watch.
Bro, that shit's
No,
gonna
but
be crazy.
I'm telling you, you need to. I was gonna do this too for this week, starting Monday. I'm gonna just be binging from like overly dedicated and like the Section 80, like to like now Kendrick, and like just listening to listen to all his the hearts parts. They're very good.
Right.
Like especially the fourth one. I'm telling you, the fifth one so far is the best one now, but like that fourth one, like especially when it's Kendrick and Drake. I get that's a whole other conversation in
Bro,
itself. There,
see, there's one thing I just noticed. It's just like we so excited about the album, but like none of us is asking if the album is gonna be good or not. It's like we just assuming that it's
oh
gonna be it's gonna be
It's
good.
Kendrick, bro. Like, there's not
That's
really a lot of
crazy,
songs
bro.
say that Kendrick like fucked up on. The songs that
That's
he does
true.
produce
That's
have
true.
legendary status, and then anything
I
at this
still
point,
think he
because
could be.
we've been in a drought. Like, even the features with Baby Keem and shit, like people gobbled them shits up. Like
That's
that
true,
boosted them album sales alone for just those two songs.
bro. Oh yeah, I still think he could release more music. I still always, but he doesn't need to, and
Like I
he
said,
doesn't.
you can have 50,000 in the vault being deceased. Kendrick can produce some. I'm not saying he should. I'm saying anyone has the potential to.
bro. One thing I don't want to happen is just like, of course, I'm not talking about on his death, down on his death, whatever. But like, I just hate the fact when artists like that have like plenty of music, and then it's just like when they die, and then you see like
The
labels
label.
taking advantage of
But
this shit, bro.
he's leaving TDE. So already that should be good. That should be good
No,
relief.
not even the labels. Even their family members do it sometimes. Not even labels. You get what I'm saying? And
But I mean,
this music's like all these projects usually poorly managed, like from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Which seems a little bit sketchy to me.
I'd be
That's all
more.
bread. All bread.
I'm. I think you shouldn't be too concerned about that because with PG Lang, it seems like he has complete and utter control, kind of like Cole with Dreamville, where like
Mm.
you know kind of how it'll be handled. You know, and it's funny because there was talks of after he leaves, it seems like there's going to be a TDE album. Coincidentally, after he's leaving, then he might not be on, which is crazy. But you see all the people on TDE who can't drop or drop like fucking crumbs, like SZA, like fucking Absol, J Rock, fucking. I might be missing someone else, but that's just the first few who come to mind. And you see how like Isaiah Rashad as well, and
Mm.
you see how like deprived people are of fucking like content. Like you don't want to be. I don't think you want to be like a Frank Ocean where you just don't drop shit, literally nothing. You're just off
All
the
right.
face of the map.
Hey, he
But
could do a blonde though. He could drop a TDE album and then have something on the back burner the second he leaves, just fucking spring into action the second he leaves the label.
oh
I
yeah,
don't think it.
yes, I said that to John. I said once he leaves TDE, he's going to be releasing constant singles or a mixtape easily with or without Baby Keem and the people around his label.
It's
Or
possible.
he might do that in relationship to with his double disc, where
I
this
will
first
not.
disc could just
I
be.
will not say no to more SZA. Is all I'm saying. Or
I
J
mean,
Rock
there's
for
like,
that matter.
dude, we don't even know. Maybe this Kendrick album has like no fucking features for all you know. That's another thing.
I mean
Hey,
that would be cool too. I wouldn't
that's a
care.
whole that's a whole big step.
That's risky
I'm
though.
not,
I honestly wouldn't care, bro.
and he can easily pull off
No, you
stuff
know
like
he's
that.
gotta have some like banger ass features in there.
Hey, bro. You
Like
know
even
one
Drake.
thing. It's just like one thing about Kendrick is just like he can do the melodic shit type of shit, right? And it's not a problem. So that's why I feel like artists like him like would be so easy like for him to make a fucking album without any features, you know?
Oh, yeah, hey, that shit ain't as easy as people may think that shit is too. Which is crazy if you really think
All,
about it.
all I'm saying
There's a
is I hope this does a number on hip hop in a good way because I feel
I think
yeah, is
so.
that
I think
better?
yeah.
Yeah, what were you saying, Matt?
I just hope that
About a drought?
yeah, there's just been a drought in like music that like that influential type shit. Like these days, it's all features and fucking one-off spin-offs. Like there's not like an abundance of albums type shit. Like granted, some music did just drop, and it's like the start of 2022. But at the same time, like 2021 wasn't like the best year for music either. So moving forward, especially getting out of COVID, I hope there's at least somewhat of a bigger scene with performances rocking off with upstarts and careers and shit like that. And I hope that this new album that K-Dot produces influences a lot of people.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes me wonder. Now thinking about it, if he's gonna when he's gonna start touring, because I'm trying to hop on that
Really.
instantly.
Oh, bro.
Once that's
This kind of
and
shit would be expensive too. I feel like.
bro, he's about to be independent. He's about to be one of the biggest independent artists. Or technically, if he's under PG Lang, I don't know if that's considered. I don't know if like he's like co-owner or like
I think he's
the
cool.
owner, or
One of the founders. I think.
so yeah, I don't know if he'd be considered like PG Lang is like a startup, like just started up label company. So like he's really gonna be like technically independent, right? In a sense, obviously still have all his connections and ties within like the hip hop community, but like label pushing wise and like media outlet wise, like
He'll be
yeah, he's
mostly
about to.
independent.
I mean, there's one thing I don't understand. Like, what are the benefits of somebody like Kendrick, like would have to stay in the label? Like, you know.
No, nothing, nothing. There
He'll
really
think
is
of,
nothing.
a contract at that point.
You just yeah, like he's just out literally. He's just
Like
obligated to do whatever he wants. That's about
the
it,
kid
in a
said he
sense.
damn could have filled the record labels and like profit margins for a long time and then not needed K Dot to produce anything. So
Yeah,
like
that's
they could like yeah we made enough money like we're good. You don't need to keep producing money type shit. But he could still be on the
Not
contract.
just damn alone. Fuck, just damn alone.
Plus he had the
god
whole
damn.
Black Panther shit.
Oh yeah, that was big too. Yeah. Damn. I mean, I assume he's gonna probably. I'm waiting to see who's gonna get that next Kendrick feature. See, outside of Keem, and I'm also wondering if like he's gonna work. I'm still wondering if he'll ever work with like Cole or Drake again in any capacity moving forward. There'll always be talk of that,
I
and
can't
yet
see
there's
any other reason why he wouldn't like collab with big artists again. At the same
yeah.
time, I hope that he reaches out to some of the newer like artists. Because
Well,
obviously
that's
Keith,
one.
but like
Yeah,
Bro, I
I
just
more.
this type of shit will less likely to happen mainly because I feel like these niggas have pride. Like the fact that I feel like J Cole or Kendrick, apart from them, like would not reach out to each other. Like, hey, I need a feature from you and shit like that. I just feel like yeah, they wouldn't do it. That's probably why it never happened. You know, I mean,
Mm.
it kind of happened. Like you could see, like when there was like Kendrick voice on or sample on one of J Cole's album, a
oh,
song
the
that
Revenge of the
recently,
Dreamers. Yeah, Under
yeah.
the Sun.
So like, yeah. So like, you could see this type of shit happen, but like the fact that asking, let's say, J Cole asking Kendrick for a verse and shit, like vice versa. I just feel like this type of shit would less likely to happen. So
I would disagree though. I really just think because of how big they are as artists, like and just timing, they really can't collab together like that. Like think of
Well,
like where
especially in times of COVID, like just the singles alone hold giant ass numbers. Like
yeah.
what's it called? Cardi B hasn't released a couple of albums in a while, and most of her songs are one-off with collabs, and they still pull plenty of fucking sales.
that's facts.
So I don't see why Kendrick wouldn't benefit from making some money collabing with some big-time artists, especially with how the community is these days. Everything going on with Kanye and shit, like
I
there's
mean,
room to.
I think I was having this discussion with probably Dominic. I'm not sure who, but like when you seeing the pattern of how these artists releasing music, like not I'm not talking about Drake, talking about like the two, like J Cole and Kendrick. You could see like they kind of like neglecting the business side of music, like when it comes to making more money,
Yeah,
instead of like they just like I'd say like they taking their time, or like when it comes to making a decision, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I feel like it's not a decision like that. So
yo, I mean,
um,
think about how many features that man J Cole's been on just these past 2-3 years now, and I guarantee you, he's probably not made a penny out of any of them. Like that seems like just shit he does because he wants to do it out of like
right.
or
Just
wanting to
get you
put people on.
regardless.
Exactly. Exactly. Like Benny the Butcher, that one with him and Cole. Benny straight out flat out said, yeah, he blessed me. I mean, how much do you think a feature from J. Cole would cost? And you think
Uh,
you think
Oh,
these
take
artists
the
will
man
be
out of
coughing
fucking
that
jail.
up?
Like,
Yeah, like, and he's already done what, like, probably 10 this year already. That's an
bro,
easy cool
Cole's
couple.
doing fine. Like he doesn't need the stress, bro. Like Cole's doing okay.
No, no,
Wait, do you think?
I'm not saying he needs to stress. I'm just saying think of how much money he's just like thrown away because he just gives out features just like that because he fucks with
No,
them.
I know, but I'm saying like Cole's the type of guy just to be like super like relaxed about it, and never be like pushed about like helping people out.
Yeah,
Like, I just could see Cole being really like true to the game and like helping younger rappers out by just blessing them with.
exactly, exactly, 100%.
I'm not saying Kendrick's gonna do that for a lot of albums. Like, granted, he already helped Keem out a little bit.
Wait, I think
Well,
that's different. Like if one of like let's say Kendrick or is on a feature, right? I just feel like it would have some sort of portion of the revenue like from the song, right? Or like
I
I feel like it would be different. Like if they get money from the start, they would probably not get money from the streaming. But like if they do
I'm
not take
sure
money,
the
huh?
record labels and the studios just handle that shit on the pounds and pounds of papers they have to go through, legal
Yeah, that's
wise.
true. Yeah, that's true. But like recently I was saying something like there was somebody I don't remember which artist, but like they technically signed with the label mainly because of for like the purpose of distributing and shit like that. And the label would have like a sort of a revenue on their own and shit like that, probably 20%, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the decision of feature was should be featured on what song or on whatever, the label had nothing to do with that, but just the distributing side of the business. You know what I'm saying? So
oh, okay.
I think that's kind of different.
Because I know Wayne charges a couple 100,000 per like verse or
Yeah,
some shit like that.
yeah. Unless he again, that's unless he's. I think it's funny. Corday, I think, got that feature he got with him for free. But I know he dropped. I know he did his shit with Polo G and like I think Logic. I know he paid.
He did one
They
with
paid him
Logic
for
and
that.
ASAP Ferg. Remember that?
Yeah, he paid. They paid him for that shit. So shit. I mean, that's just crazy. I
Like
don't
I
really
said, bro,
see.
summer's gonna be nice.
Yeah, yeah. That is. I mean, you're right though. Like those type of art, both those artists, they don't really look at. I've said this. Don't look at the or care about too much about the money side of it. It's more about the craft and like the
The
actual art
community.
itself.
Not
And
even
this
necessarily
is
the
that.
community, just like their interpretation of it. All that
Yeah,
shit
their
comes like
inter.
all that shit of it comes like after.
No, the fact that I think there's something we should consider too. Like their streaming numbers are like barely decreased. Like when it comes to those like J Cole and or
Kendrick.
Kendrick,
Yep.
because like whether you like it or not, the songs that they released 10 years ago or 5 years ago, we're still listening to them. Like it's like they timeless. You
That's
know.
why no role models is
So
diamond. Yep.
exactly. So they don't really care about releasing new songs because people are still listening to the old ones. So yeah.
Eh. You. I mean, hey, you could say that. You could say that. That's a fair argument actually, considering how much money. Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
the Kendrick though, and Cole for that reason, there's a lot of, movement behind the lyrics. Like there's a lot of current events that go on in their lives that they speak on, and they want to reach out to the community and get the word out of how like the nation can heal from these events. And I know Kendrick's a big perpetrator of pushing for social change, and Cole's put his hat in that ring too. And especially with everything that's going on, I think this is a gold bar for fucking Kendrick right now.
absolutely.
Because Cole like capitalized on that good too in what's it called, the off season.
Yeah. And shit, and supposedly, I mean, the next album he drops is supposed to be his last. So
Cole's
see how
or
that goes.
you know
Like J Cole's, yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's just all. You're right, right. That shit's gonna all come. We'll be like probably in our the middle of our 20s by the time
Oh,
that's
good.
released. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
man.
trying.
I wouldn't care. Okay, would that also mean that his last album, but like probably after the album, we would probably get songs here and there, right?
That
If
is something I
Greenville
thought about as well.
continues, I could see like Boss putting out some shit, and like J Cole might hop on that shit.
Or like an old feature or old song, because you know these people make thousands of fucking songs, bro, or they've released thousands of verses to
Oh,
people, and then people keep them locked up. Like for example, there was a Buster Rhymes song with Kendrick, and like where Kendrick's a feature, and that Kendrick features from like Good Kid, Mad City Kendrick, like just locked in the vault. Same thing with the Pusha T shit, where that Diet Coke beat is like
Oh
some old
shit, bro!
ass
Yeah, that's
two
true.
decade like fucking Kanye beat, like this like backpack Kanye like shit, which is crazy to think about. Like really, like
Not only that, but like there was like when you said why you saying Pushati, right? There's like one of the song where like that's featured Kanye and Kid Cudi, right?
Kid Cudi, yes,
Yeah, Kid
yep.
Cudi said like he doesn't
He don't
fuck with
fuck with
Kanye.
he don't
He
fuck
doesn't
with
fuck
that
with
nigga.
Kanye, but like
He fucks with
he was
Pusha.
that song was already made and then he cleared it out. But like he doesn't fuck with Kanye. So most of these songs really are like past songs that was there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
But it ages with time. Like the verses are so good, they go with like whatever decade or year you drop it in. If your verse is great or good, it don't matter when you drop it. It'll still be hot or just as hot as you
right.
thought it would have been if you dropped it back then, like it's dropped now.
I'm just
That's
glad we're
interesting.
getting a better rap scene out of other types of states rather than just New York and Cali. Because Chicago, well, Chicago's has been part of the scene for a while, but now we got Texas, Atlanta's still booming. People coming out of Florida, like
Wait,
all
you
over.
said Texas?
I mean, can
Yeah,
Jack Harlow from Kentucky? Granted, Jack Harlow ain't the best, but I mean, he at least tries to. He at least tries to fucking put some bars down at the
Wait,
very least.
was artist is from Texas?
oh, there's a couple I know.
Not
You
big
know,
ones at least.
Not right,
I don't.
no, no.
but
Well, isn't fucking Travis fucking Houston? Am I
yeah,
Houston. Oh,
tripping?
Houston,
Yeah,
Texas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
yeah. I
That's
was
true.
just
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
say, yeah.
like
Oh
He's a
fuck.
there's an
yeah.
artist.
That's a huge artist. Yeah, that's one of the biggest. Him and I think there was another one. Fuck, but yeah, definitely. That's another artist who I'm gonna look out for as well. See how he goes with his next move, with his rollout. Whatever the fuck
Travis.
After
he.
after that whole concert, I can't imagine it's going to be well received.
Yeah, that's true. That
Well,
look.
you know, it will mainly because there's a lot of people. I just feel like he was wrong, but at the same time, I just feel like he was not entirely responsible for it. I just feel
Oh,
like,
absolutely. Yeah,
Hey man,
but at the same time, I was really disgusted by what happened. But like at the same time, I still listen to him. Like for some reason, I'd still listen to his album and shit like
well,
that.
I feel like if you saw him like just it's hard to it's a lot of things considering like after the incident you know he had to talk a certain way due to lawyers and
Right.
legal fucking issues, so
keep shit.
that's like yeah, so that's like one of those things where it's just like I under Travis obviously should get big part of the blame for that incident, but I don't think we should hold it to him if he's truly meant no ill will and like really wanted to help the people, and moving forward shows that he understands the wrongs he was a part of when doing that whole thing and setting that up, and improves on it and like again like looks to heal and really like change for the better and for all of his fans. Simple as really that.
Okay, while we at that subject, like that's one thing I cannot see happening. Like because when it comes to Travis concert, right? It's always like a lot of fucking people going wild, bro. Like I don't know if you've
Yeah,
seen some clip on YouTube, bro. It's
raging,
wild. Like
raging.
exactly. So I don't see like how he probably gonna be like doing if he's gonna be like doing a next concert, how that shit's gonna be like, you know.
I'm
So
sure there's gonna be lots of security. I'm sure it's not gonna be as like crazy. Like I'm sure there's gonna be lots of lights and shit.
They're gonna
So
cut down
people
on
can
them.
see what's
Yeah, they're
happening.
gonna cut down on all that fucking moshing shit. Heavy. Like people will
Like,
still probably mosh, but like
you're not gonna take all those fucking 16-year-olds off Mountain Dew from the
no, but
like
it'll be
fuck them,
heavily it'll be
man.
heavily regulated. It'll be heavily regulated. He's under like a fucking magnifying glass now. So like any wrong move he makes, yeah, it's gonna be even worse than before, regardless of how big or small it is, because of the previous incident. If it happens again.
The
yeah.
industry's taking L's, bro. I need this album to be good.
Yeah, I mean, what are we? I'm still trying to, bro. I still want to go to a Kendrick concert, and obviously, when that man Cole drops that out last album, I'm going to that.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, the performances. I really want to see how performing is gonna go with him. How he's gonna proceed with like both Travis and Kendrick. Two different reasons for why I look at them for
I could
performance.
see
Like,
Kendrick being, essentially Broadway level production as always, but
mm,
I could definitely see Travis Scott being moved to smaller venues.
mm.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, I
Feel
think
like
that's
he
fair.
won't be able to headline any sort of big parties anymore, like Lollapalooza, Rolling Louds. Like he can't be the leading artist in any of those anymore.
Nah, that is correct. Or like he'll need a Kanye level or like weekend level support to be a
You,
part of
you
any.
know,
Headliners
hey,
could be like opening acts.
this is what I think about this. Like, you see, one of these, many of the festivals that dropped him when that shit happened. It's not mainly because these festivals cared really about like what
Yeah,
happened,
obviously not. It's
but
just
like
publicity.
it depends on how people react on when it happened.
It's
So
also
Publicity.
technically, let's
it's
say
all
if Travis release like a album that makes probably 400K and 500K, and then the internet is going crazy over it. Sooner than later, you would probably see him as one of the big leading artists like on a festival. It's simply as that, because like festivals are all about business and what's trending. You know what I'm saying? So
Of course.
that's how it's gonna be, right?
Yeah, unless he does like some truly like despicable act, like
name is
blatantly and it's clear, like the most heinous shit. Yeah, he still probably eventually will be a part of or leading again. Eventually, get back into good grace with those people and the organizations because obviously money, and he'll be back in no time. Eventually, performing to the levels in
There is
which
the
he was
next thing
performing
up
for.
though. Like you got to rehabilitate that image. Like
Exactly.
I know it's not easy for LA heads to do that, but you know, someone's got to.
Well, thinking about like Travis that have like Chris Jenner as like his like mother-in-law and shit like that. I just feel like,
Being
oh, not
being
even
him and
that
Kanye, like the Kardashians need to rehabilitate quickly.
exactly, but like I just feel like this type of shit are being taken care of already because
All right,
artists like Travis and shit like that, they're not like the baby or like that's doing dumb shit over and over again. You know, I feel like
Fucking
these dudes are better organized than like small artists like that. You know,
oh yeah,
so
yeah.
so we'll see. I don't think this type of shit will probably ever happen again, and there will probably be a publicity stunt like to make people feel good about the same type of shit that politicians be doing. Even they don't care, but like they will still do it just to make people see and shit like that, right? So yeah.
Nah, that's
Well,
facts. I mean, but shit though. Yeah, I mean, this year seems like it's gonna be a real good year for music. It's looking like there's been a lot of music I've been listening to that's been releasing and stuff like IDK, Denzel Curry. It was Cole obviously last year, but just in general, like lots of artists have been releasing. at like a high level. I'm waiting for this next sleepy fucking album. Man, you know, looking out for all these, of course, all these newer artists, you know, that are popping out, getting big right now.
So so right now on my fucking shelf, I only have Pusha T album on top.
For this year,
So yeah, for this year, right now, I'm talking about right now. That's the only album I see that can be potentially the best album of the year. So now, if Kendrick gonna release, there's a higher chance that he gonna like take that place. Um, you
Kendrick.
know,
Yeah.
the highest chance, a very high chance that he gonna dethrone that album. That's what I think. So
Shit. I don't know. I mean, Denzel's up there for me with album of this year for me. Pusha is definitely up there. Even Fabio is up there with me.
Mm.
He dropped some good shit. Yeah. I was that he dropped some really good shit. Hell, fucking Benny the Butcher too. There's another one. Like there's some high end quality fucking music I've been
Tolliver
hearing.
dropped this year, right? Or was that last year?
Nah, last year that was a
Damn.
great album too. She'll probably drop this year too. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
I probably, I mean, ASAP Rocky just dropped a few days ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That
which
moment,
is
Sid. That
mm,
hurts my soul.
crazy. I
My
mean,
man has a baby with Rihanna, then jeez.
allegedly.
My heart, bro. Like, it hurts.
okay, why does it hurt, bro? Like
Bro,
Why does it hurt?
he's a Riri stan. He'll tell you that
shit,
straight
You know
up.
I
bro.
won't object to that.
Like, so I told
Viewers,
you
I will
that's
not object to the statement.
like literally
We
like
love Rihanna.
I can genuinely say like what Kyrie is to Will is what Rihanna is to Matt.
No, the worst
Literally.
thing is, okay, Matt, how did you feel when you heard the rumor that Isap cheated on Rihanna?
You know Matt was the first
Like,
one to hear
Just
that
like,
bro,
shit.
bro, what are you doing?
bro,
They kicked out Ferg. It's just like, why?
Yo.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of which, I need a Ferg album too.
Ferg Ferg's a nice
Ferg,
artist. I love
Ferg
him.
been chilling, bro. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm I'm
Bro,
waiting for Joey to drop. I'm waiting for
Joey
Joey
Badass.
Badass. Yes, sir. Of
yeah,
course.
these are some really nice artists, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
Right.
how about artists that we hope don't drop this year? No, you know what? We're not airing
Nah, there's
that.
way too many artists we could literally fucking. Yo,
Wait,
I want an Anderson Paak album, whether that's with Bruno Mars again or not. Like just him to drop. He's
yeah,
just too
where the fuck
talented.
is Bruno Mars? Like, he just
He
went
just. What you mean? He was Silk Sonic. That's where he was.
ghost.
Leave the door open. You know that
The
us.
Weekend drop? Nah, he dropped like 2 years.
No, he
Okay.
dropped. Weekend dropped. Baby Keem already dropped. Boz, he hasn't dropped anything. There's some artists like I don't know why people be saying that. I mean, granted, there's a lot of shit artists, but like there's
No
so
baby
many
album.
good artists.
No little baby album.
Yeah, I don't know what the. Little Uzi, bro. I'm waiting for Little Uzi and Little Baby to drop projects, and then I'll listen to them.
Yeah,
But like
good
outside of
good
that,
luck,
I don't give
See,
a
I
good
fuck
luck
about
to
thought
that.
anything else.
Ep01xS01 Atake was just gonna be it, though.
good luck
Nah,
with that. I don't think
he's
so.
Oh shit.
who? Wait. You don't think what?
No.
I don't think Eternal Take would be the last.
No, hell no. He's dropping another album. He's 100%. The
No, I
game
know. I
And
is
just
plus,
thought
plus,
it would be.
plus, Lil Uzi is fairly like young, like you
Yep.
know, he's still in his
Mhm.
No, but
20.
he's definitely made probably the most money out of that cipher, right? Between
21 Savage and
Wait. Who?
the
who made the
cipher.
most out of Uzi? Was Uzi 2017 or 2016 cipher?
I think it's
Uzi?
2017. 2017. I remember that date because that cipher was goaded.
Was that with Kodak?
Little
and
Yachty.
21?
Yeah, Kodak.
Yeah,
21.
Kodak Black, 21 Savage, and
And
Lil Uzi.
Denzel.
I forgot
It's
was.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's
Denzel was there
crazy.
too.
They're
No,
all
so
like
Uzi
relatively.
definitely made the most money out of all of them.
I would.
Wait, he's
Uzi?
Wait, hold on. Like, are we
Sales
talking
wise.
like the most money in rap, like specifically rap, like hip hop
21
music?
got. Well,
Because
who else was in that cipher?
Uzi, Yachty, Black, Kodak Black, Denzel Curry, and Little Dicky.
I don't
I
Lil
want to
think.
say
Dicky.
that
Oh no
Lil
no no no
Yachty made
Little
the most
Dicky, no
because
Little
Lil
Dicky.
Yachty
Sorry.
ain't produced shit in years.
Yep, fair
I
enough.
can't even
Yeah,
say that. I haven't
take
been hip
take
hop.
Yachty and Denzel out. Okay, it's Kodak 21 and Little Uzi.
Kodak
Kodak.
Yeah,
is in jail.
Kodak doesn't have like a bigger fan base as Lil Uzi, so that's out of the way.
Wait, he
Uzi's
had
definitely
he.
got a bigger
Yeah.
reach.
It doesn't.
No, I would.
Denzel.
But well, I don't know. Okay, we take Denzel's not in this conversation. Yachty's not in this conversation. It's really between Kodak 21 and Little Uzi, between who's made the most money.
21.
Probably 21.
No, I
I
mean,
mean,
like
he
21 because 21's not even in the States no more. Like, I'm sure that fucking took a hit to his blow.
Wait, where is he?
He's in the UK.
Really?
But he is?
Didn't he get fucking, what's it called? Expedited?
Deported?
No, he did not.
No, he did not. He did not.
No,
I thought
hell
he got
no.
deported.
No, he
No,
didn't. He didn't.
he did not. He's still in America. Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's still in America.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I would argue that 21 might be making more money than Uzi, because like 21's just been a part of mad hits. He already has a Grammy. I mean,
Oh, I forgot about that. The kid has a Grammy.
yeah.
And not only
Who's
that, because
21 Savage
because
a Grammy. Like,
because-
respects to 21, love 21, but the Academy's wild.
I mean, he came up big. He changed up his whole shit.
that's what I was. That's what I was about to say, because nobody expected anyone from 21 Savage, but like he kind of blew up these past few years, bro. Like
Yep.
really big.
I would say that. Who would you say has the most potential to make another great album between 21 and Little Uzi for
I'd
this
say 21.
upcoming year?
Without thinking, I'd say 21.
I'd say 21.
He's been like lacking for me. Like that's why I'm waiting for him to drop an album. Like even the collab album with Future, I was like, eh. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me though.
But like I've seen Lil Uzi everywhere though. Like he's been really out here on the street. Like instead of making music, bro. For some reason,
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's been on the news. Yeah, actually,
He's been like everywhere. I'd say. Well, we'll see. But like
Sorry about that.
Lil Uzi have like no problem, man. Lil Uzi have like a lot of fucking, how to say that, kids, Fortnite kids waiting
That's
for
what
him,
I
bro.
mean.
Like
He's got he got a
bro,
young
this
follower base.
exactly this fan base, bro. They waiting, bro, and this is where the big numbers are coming. You know. This
yeah, that
where
is
the-
crazy.
Because
Bro,
it's not
people
even
re-
about like album sales anymore. Like these streaming numbers alone are like marginally boosting, numbers.
Wait, I wonder like how many Spotify
Oh, Uzi has. I know
Yeah.
21 has
Easily
more.
billions.
21 definitely has more Spotify followers than Uzi. I think, or he should.
So, Lil Uzi have like a 23,593. Wait, what am I saying?
Whoa.
Fuck.
So they
21 has.
I said like it's
25%.
23 million monthly listener roughly, but like 21 has like
He's 25.3 million. And so they're relatively in the same like margin.
yeah. Huh, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, but 21 is definitely bigger, has way more hits, has way more mainstream appeal.
Mm.
I mean,
That's not something I would say though. Like
really?
because bro, Lil Uzi have a lot of songs that I don't know, but like that's
Uzi is not
that
played on the
people-
radio like that. Uzi is not played on the radio like that.
okay, that too. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
I'll
like
give you that, Savages.
I don't know where I'm
Savage is
going with
good.
this, but I just feel like Lil Uzi have like a lot of things or songs out there too. You know. Well, I don't
Recently
know.
though, I don't know. Like, yeah, recently, like ever since Eternal Take, I've been like, just he had bangers before Eternal Take, like fucking something Paradise, and then Racks on Racks, like shit like
Sanguine
that. Like,
Paradise.
yeah, he
That's
had
a
some
rack.
bangs. Yeah, even the
Uh,
2021 footsie shuffle or whatever the fuck it was called. Like there was some like bangs, bro. And like recently, it's just not been it for me, like at all. But again, though, I expect heavy shit from his album. Same thing with Lil Baby, where they'll be releasing music here and there, doing features. But like, I know it's not gonna meet to the standards of which I think the album should be at, which is like their should be their best shit. And I'm not talking a collab album like Lil Baby and Lil Durk or Little Uzi and Future. I mean like their fucking album, you know?
Hmm.
I think there needs to
Interesting.
be more individuality in artists rather than just be like just solo features type shit.